Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube, regardless of where you are in the world or what time of day it is for you. Man, I hope you guys are doing exceptionally well. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here, regardless if you are watching this stream live right now or if you're watching it as a VOD later. I appreciate it. Something that I don't want to ever get lost on me is the amount of time you guys spend consuming what I create. I really do make an effort to make it something that is worth watching, you know, just hanging out, and, you know, especially during the live part of it, I really try to be engaged and stuff like that. I'm not always good at it, especially these days. It's starting to get harder because everything blew up, which has been kind of cool, but also I'm not sure how to feel about it. It's this weird blend. So really thankful for those of you that are here right now, man. Really do appreciate it, especially if you start off the stream. Sorry for being a couple minutes late, man. It's just been kind of the story of life lately. The job has me working 10, like minimum 10 to 11 hour days. And I'm finding ways to maybe work on what I can do better even in my job. And that allowed me to work a 10-hour day today for the first time in a while. So that was nice. Instead of like an 11 or 12, which is what it should have been any other time. So Egon, good to see you. CJ, good to see you. Your beard looks amazing. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate that, homie. Paper Plate Enjoyer and Nikki Lang, thanks so much for tuning in over on YouTube. Even Star, same to you. What's good, homie? Good to see you. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna give myself max 10 minutes to yap with you guys, and then we'll get into the games. All right, we're in Diamond now, man. It's a big W. Yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was awesome. Would like to see another day in the live video, but understand if you can't because of personal info stuff. I think what I'd like to do is I'm going to do it in hindsight because I can't do it while unfortunately, I can't. I'd love to talk about my job because my job is awesome and it's not like top secret. It's just if I talk about it, unfortunately, people get super, super weird, as we've seen. So I've just really avoided that, but I do intend to make like a full, when I do leave the job, like, hey, here's what I've been doing for the past however long. I imagine it'll be like a year, maybe 2, especially at the pace we're at. Maybe 2 years at most, I would think. So, greetings. What's up, KT? Good to see you. You hit Diamond. Nice. I did. I hit Diamond comfortably last night. 8 wins in a row, all solo queued. Primarily Zarya. I think it was 5 out of the 8 games were Zarya. The other 3 were Ramatra. And it was only because Zarya was banned. So, what rank are we starting at today? Diamond 5, in case you haven't picked up on that, which you might. I mean, I've been yapping, so I would never talk about your job. I appreciate that, but once I'm away from the job, I have no problem talking about it, right? Like, while I'm employed there, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. Because it's just it's a recipe for disaster. Have you been sandbagging the whole time? That's a first. I haven't had somebody think that so far, but no. Definitely not on purpose. We're hitting Masters today, I believe. Could happen, but I mean, not likely, because I mean, I've got 2 hours, so even if I won every game again today, I don't think it would put us in Masters. Maybe Diamond 4 might push to Diamond 3 with a win streak, but becoming an Overwatch pro doesn't pay enough, so you will need a job. Most pros other than CR and Falcons do have jobs. Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, you've got to have something that pays the bills. I don't know if you've noticed, but I create content, and we keep our expenses really low. We have one small car loan at this point. Other than that, we are completely debt free, and that will be paid off well before I leave the job. So, but yeah, I want to be a content creator and competing. So, but competing comes later. I think content creation is probably going to be where it starts. So I've been really leaning into that in the last little while. Don't think it would be a good idea either. Could dox your location. They would have a very difficult time with that, with the nature of my job. Very difficult time. And it'll make sense when I talk about it. Trust me, it will. But remember this. It'll make sense. Still unreliable income? Oh, sure. Yeah, so reinvasion. This is a totally legitimate concern, by the way. I think a lot of people, like, there was a lot of hate for hate's sake, but you are being very reasonable, so I want to give clarity to everybody that's curious about it. I have never been the type to enjoy working for someone. My entire life, I have hated the idea of having to show up on someone else's clock, and I make the efforts to allow my life to align with the ability to have the freedom to not do that. The only reason I have a 9-to-5 right now is because we needed provable income to get into our own place, and eventually, and to purchase a van. So we did those things, but we also need to make sure that we've built up financial stability. I've got plans for that. I'm not going to go into those personal, like, specific details. But if you're familiar with Dave Ramsey, some of you may not like him, and that's fine. But his baby step plan is what we're following. And basically, once we're at the point where we have baby steps 1 through 3 done, and we've purchased a home, and we have a 6-month emergency fund and are debt-free, besides the home, obviously, yeah, there's a good probability that as long as I'm making enough income on average with content, I'm good. The other part of that is you're absolutely right. It's very unreliable. You have extreme highs and extreme lows when it comes to creating content, as far as revenue is concerned. And actually, as far as views are concerned, right? Like right now, we're in a wave where there was some drama that hit, and now things have kind of gone upward. But eventually, that'll taper off. I kind of anticipate losing 30 to 40% of the, like, kind of the momentum over the next, like, 2 to 4 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. And that's okay. I'm totally cool with that. But if you plan accordingly, financially, you're fine. It's all about how you plan. And I sold cars commission only for 3 years. And I learned the hard way then. I was single then, so it wasn't as big. It didn't hurt as many people when I screwed up. But I learned then the power of looking at your budget over the course of 3 to 6 months when you're an entrepreneur or self-employed in any way, versus week to week, 2 weeks to 2 weeks, whatever your pay period is. You look at things in a much bigger picture, and it no longer matters as much. I hope that makes sense. That was just kind of my long-winded answer to what was realistically a pretty reasonable statement. Egon, by the way, thank you so much for the comment on the Instagram stuff. I appreciate it. Quit your job. I know you can make it big. I'm not quitting it now. No, there's just no chance. So I've got too many other things we have to do that require that 9 to 5 before I can just leave. So we've got a few more steps to make, and I'm cool with that. Takes the time it takes. I'm going to put all the effort I can into it. We just push W. 16 Gauge. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Why are you leaving the job? And then you said another one. Isn't that issue everyone has that is a part of having a job? Content creators are also on a schedule and answer to those who support them. To a large degree, you're absolutely correct. But I think that it's all about measuring your pros and cons, what's important to you and what's not. At the end of the day, let's say that I want to take 4 weeks off and go on a crazy trip. I can make content on that, right? If I really want to continue to do that, or I can schedule content out and just not stream for a little bit, or I can stream it. Like, there's a lot of flexibility in that. I also have a plan for that, by the way. Long term, I want to have a third row SUV that I tow my setup in. It'll be a portable setup in a living trailer, like a livable trailer that has my full stream setup. That's my permanent setup. It'll have Starlink on there, solar panels, all that stuff. And I've got this wild idea that at that point, who cares? You can go do it wherever, whether it's in my backyard or out on the road. Maybe I'm going to a convention and I still want to create content. Well, I can just take my setup with me. It's not a problem. So I've got this wild idea that I think would be so cool to execute. It's going to be expensive, but it'll be a really cool idea when we get to that point. And that's a lot of it, you know. If I right now, if I wanted to take a week off and go to a convention, I have to get it approved, even if I have the paid time off. Yeah, I still have to wait and ask someone's permission to have a week away. And I'm so sick of living like that. And if you are okay with living like that, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just not my thing. Eugene the Girl Magnet, thanks for the follow on Twitch. If you quit your job, you could use the extra hours to learn Doomfist. I don't know about that. It is an idea that's personally cool, or cool to watch from viewer perspective. Yeah, I think it would be. And by the way, when I start to do that project I just kind of briefly touched on, where I build my portable setup, I plan to document it. I think it'll be really cool. So, let me catch up a little bit here. Hair routine, just let it fall out. Guardy, Camo, hello. Egon said, I just got a new job and it's fully remote and I'm so excited because I can go work from anywhere. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy your new job. Any tips on how to get out of gold or silver? The only tip that I'm going to give at any point is to take accountability for your decisions. That is the biggest piece of advice that I have received. And I think that was the thing that made all the coaching actually work. Was that I started realizing that I can only really fix me, so I had to fix it. And what's crazy is, in the last little while, you guys have seen the result of that mindset. Yes, I've gotten coached by wonderful people. You know, we've gotten coached by Hottie. We've gotten coached by Derpy. For some reason, I had a moment there. We've gotten coached by Awkward. We even had a live coach session with a guy named Toad. And there's countless people that came together. And Spylo has actually even coached me on stream. And a lot of the problem was, in the past, while I've gotten coaching, I wasn't taking accountability for myself. I was so focused on my teammates that it didn't matter. So all that coaching was basically just all for naught. And I feel bad because people used their time and I didn't honor it well. So what does your shirt say? This is actually our merch. This is Life is Difficult, Don't Do It Alone. And it's got mouse at the bottom, PlayStation, Xbox controller. So if you guys are interested, exclamation point merch. I keep it pretty well to the point where I might make like $1 or $2. I think Life is Difficult, Don't Do It Alone. That is correct, by the way. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, Derpy too. Yeah, I did say Derpy in case you didn't catch it. Knuckle Bumper, Moss, Root. I'm going to call you Root. And Overwatch Philo. Thanks so much for the follows on Twitch. I appreciate it. We need to get started here shortly. I did say 10 minutes and we're already past it. Big surprise. I like yapping. I just like talking to you guys, man. Are you worried that the temporary interest in your channel due to the drama will fade over the next few months? Anybody who walks away when the drama fades, I didn't want them here anyway. But no, I'm not worried about that. The way I look at this is like content creation. I've done this for 7 years. Content creation is peaks and valleys. When you're in a peak, you can't get used to that peak because you have to realize eventually that comes down. But what's amazing is over the course of a long period of time, like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years, you can see a trajectory straight upward. It's not a crazy spike up and then it just stays up there. What you see is a spike and then it comes down and it's a little bit higher than where it was. So let's say we're using numbers here because I'm a numbers guy. If you are talking about 0 to 100, right? And you hit a popularity spike straight up to 100, right? Well, then you were at like a 30. So let's say you're sitting at 30, you shoot to 100 with this drama, but then you drop off and you usually are sitting at like 40 to 60. So at the end, you've still net positive. You are still growing. It's just not to the same level that you were when you hit 100%, and that's okay. I'm grateful for the time that it has been, and yeah, it's allowed us to make a little bit more ad revenue in the last little while, and I'm thankful for that. So, what drama? Not even worth bringing up, to be honest. I'm just moving on from it. Wait, that was low-key a bar. Where's Art, by the way? Do you see all the troll TikToks? If I see them, I just block the account and move on. I don't care. Most of them can't create their own original content, so they have to do something. Can you play, bro? Yes, Minecraft, cool. I can play. Thank you for asking. Also, my Italian friend loves your content. Could you shout him out? I am not going to give that a shout out. That was a good try, though. Call him Gabe, though. In case he's just that unfortunate. Shout out to Gabe in Italy. Hope you're having a good one, man. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. What are you drinking? Yeah, it's definitely alcohol, T90. Come on now, dude. No, it's just Mountain Dew Kickstart. When I don't drink Freshen Up, I drink these. These are phenomenal. They're really good. I just wanted to say that VOD review from Hottie helped a lot. I'm already plateaued and excited for the rest of the climb. Nice. Hope it goes well for you. Do you think you should feed into the drama and that way you get more engagement? Bad publicity is good publicity. Not when you're trying to grow a community of people who truly believe that life is difficult and you shouldn't do it alone. It really just depends on your goal. If you just want notoriety and stuff, then yeah, absolutely I should feed into it. But I'm not going to because that's not what I want to do. Does that make sense? Do you ever get in the mood to play more tanks over others on certain days? If so, what you feeling today? I always just want to play Zarya. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoy playing Zar. FH, by the way, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. Hope you're enjoying your day. Have a great stream. I appreciate that, man. Do I like rap? I do like rap. I don't listen to a lot, but I'm mostly a heavy metal guy. But I do enjoy rap. Yes. So, alright. I told you guys 10 minutes. It's been 15. Let's get rocking. Load up the game and swap categories over on Twitch so they don't get banned. I'm going to be doing a lot of external processing tonight. So as we go through the game, and I don't remember what I was saying. My brain is just kind of fried today. Although that's why. So the reason I'm going to be talking a lot and kind of externally processing, number one, it just helps me stay focused. I noticed that a lot last night. And number two, I am fairly tired today. I only slept about 5.5 hours last night. Just had a rough night sleeping. So, hence the caffeine at 8:30 at night. I'm sure that'll help me sleep tonight. IEOL and cheesesteak. Or cheese sake? I'm not sure. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thank you for pointing that out, King. Honestly, it should be Overwatch. Yep. Yep. And I will have to specify too, and I think I specified in there, but I will specify here as well that it is like a casual mode, not competitive, because I don't want to be boosting people on their alts or something accidentally. I've watched the Chud content. The main critique is not to take the allegations serious. You should pivot to have content in the event that OWCS doesn't work out. Yeah, I mean that's literally what we're doing. And I think that's what's interesting is a lot of people suggest like, oh, you should be creating content. I'm like, you do know I do that, right? Open Eye, I know you know that, by the way. I'm just like, people don't know that I do that? I don't know. Just interesting. Absolutely, King, yeah. Prophecies. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. All right, let's get after it. Same rules as yesterday. Zarya, unless she's banned. Ramontra, if Zarya is banned. If they're both banned, we play Orisa. Hey, enjoy the games from Australia. I appreciate that, homie. Thank you. All right. I mean, honestly, I'd love to play some Runasapi. Is anybody a fan of Atlas? I've not been a big fan of Atlas myself. What's up, Dylan? Hello to you as well. We're almost for sure gonna play Watchpoint, which is fine. You like Atlas, Hellscythe? Okay. Eugene the Girl Magnet, you are absolutely welcome here. I don't care what your sexual orientation is, what your gender identity is, or any of that stuff. I have my own personal opinions on things, but those things don't supersede my ability to respect you despite our differences. Plain and simple. All right. I mean, we're on Runasapi. I would honestly just prefer not to deal with like a Pharah Mercy, especially, and Freya. I could deal with pretty much anything else. Fair enough, Hellscythe, that makes sense. The map is more favorable towards dive. Interesting. I'd have to see a breakdown on that, but you're probably right. We're Diamond 5 today, by the way. Thanks. Also, don't want to be weird, but I also have a bit of a crush on you. Could even say you're my celeb crush. Hey, I'm not really sure what to say to that, to be honest with you. I'll take it as a compliment, though. 4 hours, and I'm like 7-to-1 win-to-loss ratio, so that's it for tonight. That's fair enough. Certified Zaza Wizard. Good lord. Thank you so much for your follow on Twitch, though. I appreciate it. Great job on Diamond. I appreciate it. Thank you. Marissa is your main, Todd? That's awesome. Yeah, I think that, you know, I could honestly say that it's very possible that I'll enjoy Atlas more as time goes on and I get used to it, but... yeah, ads on Twitch suck, Open Eye. I'm with you. Yeah, people are welcome to have criticisms of me, and some of them are valid, and that's okay. I've learned a lot from them, but I just there's so many people that want to create drama content on me. I can't watch it all. So, this a newer map? Runasapi? Yeah. Todd, thanks so much for the resub for 28 months using your Prime sub, man. I appreciate that, dude. Come on. Okay, so they are on Winston. Okay. We got Lucio going in. Oh, you're cooked. Not sure why I backed off here. Okay. Okay, I don't have a bubble. We're gonna back up a bit. This is kind of cringy. I am not getting any charge here. My first couple bubbles have not given me charge. I need to back around the corner. Where is my Moira? Okay, right here. A little sloppy here, but we're starting off. It's all right. As much as I appreciate the collaboration offer, they're welcome to DM me, or we can just call it good. Plenty of places to DM. Man, my charge has been terrible. Oh. Oh, we're... Oh, we do die here. Yep, you just set up. Thanks, Random. I appreciate it, man. I'm a little behind on the follows and stuff, man, but I'll get on that in just a minute. I want to win this game first. I'm reloading a lot too, falling into bad habits. Oh, that's an unfortunate stagger. You hate to see it. We are down one bubble. Yeah, that's my fault. I played too passively there. Is this comp? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it right now, but it is. We don't want to get too cocky though. They just used 5 ultimates? 4 ultimates? Yeah, they used 4 ultimates to win that. That's okay. We used 1. They used 4. My gosh. That's unfortunate. We're getting stomped right now. I'm shooting the tank a lot. I'm giving her a lot of charge. I keep thinking we can kill her because she's down to 1 bubble, but my fault. I have very low charge. My bubble usage is terrible. Let's work on that. Yeah, it's just GG. There's no coming back from that. Wild comeback on their part. We deserve that loss. My charge was bad as I wasn't using my bubbles well. That's just on me. That is on me. You just gotta own your mistakes, man. That was on me. We go next. I'm not worried about it. That was a good comeback on their part. They kept their mental up for sure. Her major perk is back. Yeah, Lance was disabled there for a bit, but they got it back, apparently. Araco, Bag Talk, Polar Bear, Femboy. Thank you so much for the follows on Twitch. And Himbo Frankenstein, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I'd love to play some Coliseum. What does delay enabled mean? Just means that I've got a streamer or a delay on, so it's harder for people to stream snipe. We had a big problem with that all at once, where people were doing that and intentionally throwing games. So it's very difficult to win a 1v5. That's what it boils down to. It wasn't the only reason I was losing games that day, but it was definitely a big contributor. got Route 66. Okay. Honestly, I would ban these two. I'm gonna ban Mercy. We want Kiri? Cassidy? I guess Cassidy kind of makes sense for the Pharah. I'm gonna ban those two. Do you know about attacker's advantage? What if I snipe you to help you win? I still wouldn't want that. It makes it an unfair balance. Deaton, whatever. Yeah, Calbear, that's just cringe behavior. Bunk, Quad Squad, and Exalted Hades. Thank you so much for your follows on Twitch. I appreciate it. Let's have it come back this one. I just had terrible charge that time because I was using bubbles poorly.
We will crush them. Pre-flight checklist complete. Running clean and hot.
We'll have this little uprising dealt with in no time.
You need to embrace it. Embrace what?
Here to support you, but you have to put in the work.
Rain, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Hope you're having a good one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, first two bubbles are for charge. Okay, we are a little too low to keep going in here. Got the recall out. Yeah, I'm pushing into their spawn now. We probably don't want to do that. Okay. We are down quite a bit. We're going to have to play this a little bit more cautious. Okay, we play that. Oh my. Okay. I can't get there in time to touch, I don't think. Dude. We die on cart here if we have to die. What is happening? Huh. Appreciate that, Starcrow. I actually really don't know what's happening right now. I have decent charge. Maybe I'm just not playing as aggressively as I ought to be. If we lose this one, I will review it. I don't care if we drop back into Vlad. That's okay. It's part of the pendulum, right? When you're learning, you're figuring things out. There's been a couple times where I could have bubbled my teammates to save them, and I just didn't react fast enough. Play cover. I can't right now, I'm sorry. I can after this game, though.
Stop the payload.
I really... Come on. Oh my goodness. Am I missing something? Is there something I'm missing here? I'm really confused. Like, what is happening? Yeah, Zarya, unless she's banned, and then I play Ramatra, and then if they're both banned, I play Orisa. Okay, I need to not give up space. Walk forward. Oh my gosh. I mean, I can trade backlines all day long. Is that what you're saying to do? Or are you saying I shouldn't do that because Winston's going to just dominate? Dude. Oh my. This is a genuine question. What is happening right now? This one I'm going to have to review. Okay, I have no bubbles. I have no teammates. Like, that's what I feel like. You're not playing with my team. My team is getting ran over. Like 4v1ing and they're losing. I'm not gonna help them with that. If they're losing a 4v1, that's not something I can assist with. You know what I mean? We'll review this one. See what I could do better. But I really don't think it's turning around and shooting the Winston diving. M-Sky, M2, and I'm going to call you Tennis Overwatch, thank you. Plated Glazer, by the way, thanks for the tier 1. I do appreciate it. Press tab. Sure, I can do that. There's your tab. My average energy is a little lower than I want it to be. I'll definitely say that. It's better than last game, but...
What kind of armor polish do you use anyway?
So, I mean, in this situation, I think I just need to go push his backline much quicker. When he jumps in, I need to be pressuring his support so he can fall over. I think that's probably... I'm going to work on that. I think that's what I think. You can't push his backline. Yes, I can. I'm not sure why you're saying you can't push a Baptiste and an Olari. Oh, hey. No longer on Winston. They are really just playing that perfectly. Okay. Oh, I missed my jump. We play cover. Break this shield, force the cooldown back. Our Ana's just dead. Where's this? Huh? Okay. I don't know why I didn't jump there. That was weird.
Stay near my pilot.
They probably swapped Winton. It was working well, so they want to work on that. I mean, they're all three of them are in there. We demech Diva. We can redo this. We can retake this. It's fine. So the problem is, whenever I press W on their Ashe, their entire team swings on me, which I guess takes all the pressure off my teammates. In fairness, so we'll try it. But the problem is too, like, look at the healing output from their team right now, right? So if I just push something other than a support, generally they're just gonna get held open. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's okay. Which means I gotta shift. No way. I lost us that fight. I knew they were just gonna stand in that room with that pylon. Okay. Okay, I am getting 0. Hey, no. Oh my lord. I'm not getting healed. This is so frustrating. Okay. We demech. Forgot that I had my... Oh, I'm so cooked. Bro. Play cover. I genuinely don't know what I could do with this. This has been a tough one. I am going to review this, even though we just capped, and we might actually try to be able to pull off a win here. We're just getting completely dumpstered right now. Are you still in diamond? Yes, so far. Okay, we just... Bro, we got an Alari pylon. Can I... I genuinely just don't know what else to do here. This is a tough one. I don't trust my team to stay on the point here. Holy cow. I thought they fixed the bug and that's why they brought the thing back in. Lant, Sweat Loves, Hypno, and Bings. Thanks so much for the follows. Team just locked in all at once. And I'm not blaming them for the first round, just to be clear. I was on me too. Like, I was not in it, apparently. The hurt box? When you say the hurt box, what do you mean? I'm blaming them? Can't really blame them. Doesn't really do us any good. Before I pick that, I'd love to hear what you're saying, Himski. I'll take your advice. Like, you have to aim closer to the enemy to deal damage when you have Lance and 50 charge than you would without that perk. Is that what you're saying? Your Lari's kind of going crazy? Yeah. I mean, you can make that argument. Okay. Himski, thanks for the heads up, homie. Apparently you're like a legend. I see that partner badge next to your name. Wow. Okay. Nope. My right click just did not go off. Yeah, they were down a teammate. I don't know what just happened. I'm being completely honest with you. I'm walking into a wall. We have plenty of charge to fight this out. They have a lot of high ground here. I mean, yeah, I feel like their Ash is smurfing, but that's okay. Hi, I'm Sky. Oh, am I calling you Himsky? I guess it's gonna be your nickname now here. Do you really? Yeah, it's Hi, I'm Sky is over on my Twitch stream right now. I don't watch a lot of like content at all. Ironically, as much content as I create, I just don't watch a lot because I have a 9 to 5. I'm married, got 3 kids. It's just crazy. So, hope you don't take offense to the fact that I didn't know who you were by your name. What makes you think the Ash is smurfing? I just have some suspicions. Maybe she's just having a really good game, but it doesn't really matter either way. We're just gonna focus on playing our best. My average energy is still not great. I'm doing a lot of damage. I would say that I'm tank diffing, truthfully, like on paper. But they're getting too much of an opportunity to win, and that's been my mistake. So I need to work on that. Moss, I have no idea what you're even saying right now. Is that English? Tikos, Zave, thanks so much for the follows on Twitch, and Elijah, thanks for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. Why am I so afraid here? Okay. Uh-oh. We have no bubbles. We have bubbles. Oh! That was not on purpose, and we all know it, but I'm pissed. Here, let me just put you on a high place so that people can shoot you a little easier. I got you. Our mate was actually just trying to help. Oh. I was worried that was going to happen. Yeah, see, that's why you can't shoot the tank forever right there. It's my fault. Yeah, their BAP is definitely not in this rank either. Good for him, though. He's playing really well. Oh, man, they just capped that fast. That's okay. These guys are like perfectly flawless in there. They just use so many cooldowns. We're gonna have to... Oh no. I need more charge than this to fight this. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Arlari just cooked. Arlari literally just cooked. Arlari, you guys were saying she was cooking earlier. She cooked. What a weird victory. You just grabbed one Ana. Yeah, and we were able to hold a little bit longer because the Winston couldn't get as much value without her. That was why I did it. It was actually intentional. Maybe not smurfing. How was... Oh, Bob. I was like, how did that get... What? Hey, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. The first game was rough. That game was not much better. Yes, honey, I am. That was just... We ended up in rounds 3 and 4, so... I haven't started another one yet. It just took forever. Attacker's advantage. Exactly, chat. Exactly. Now we're talking. No, Derpy did not talk about it. I'm familiar with the meme, and I understand the general premise, but I have not looked into it. Yeah. A couple of my bubbles were rough. Masters tonight? Definitely not. We don't have that much time. But I can definitely see me hitting Diamond 4, maybe even Diamond 3 tonight. Diamond 4, honestly, with the time I've got left. But Nos 7, Amos, Purpla, Cardiacs, and Fat Chungus Lard. That name is hilarious. Holy crap. Thanks for the follows. And Anna, thank you for your sub on YouTube. What I'm going to do, I need to go say goodnight to my kids. And then when I get back, we'll review that one. Because I want to see what the heck was going on in that first round. I'm not worried really beyond that. Because we just got stomped. Like, I got ran the heck over. Even though we won the game in the long term, that first round, I feel like there's going to be enough to learn from. So I want to go back and just do like a 5-minute VOD review when we get back from that. So I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. Thank you for your patience, y'all. I appreciate it. We were going to review that. I almost queued back up out of habit. But I think there may be some merit in just looking at that game. And we're not looking at the whole thing. We're just going to look at the first round. Polka, Roshingo, Obrow. Hang on a second, let me pause here. Age Player and Akamev7. Thank you so much for your follows. How much of the current season is left? I mean, I feel like it just started within the last couple of weeks, so still a fair amount. Okay, I haven't used a bubble yet to get charge. I make an aggressive play. I need to probably... Okay, I got a good bubble. Winston should have been killable here, but I'm playing inside of his bubble. I have a decent amount of charge. I'm not sure why I'm backing up. Let me press W here. Right about here, though, we realize, okay, I'm pushing into spawn. That's not the best idea. Okay, so one of the things that I'm seeing already, when they were on this dive, one of the things that I kept thinking about is they are on the Winston Tracer was really screwing up my backline. And I was doing a lot of self-bubbling. And I think that this is a common problem I have whenever there's a really hard dive onto my team is Zarya. One of the things that I need to try to kind of be more cognizant of, if I'm not getting a lot of charge by self-bubbling, and they're diving my teammates, maybe use your bubbles to help your teammates. Maybe peeling for them and turning around doesn't really make sense. But bubble them, play a lot more hard cover instead of having to rely on your bubbles to play aggressively, and then pressure their backline. I think that's probably my biggest thing that I could take away from this. So I want to watch for that and see if it's as consistent as I think it is. Yeah, watching the free cam can help with positioning too. See, like that was a good bubble, but now I am cooked but see, I played hard cover. This was good. This was good. I don't have bubbles to push forward. I do now. See, I'm healing for the Winston. And I'm giving up a lot of space. Okay, so fundamentally, I played into this dive improperly completely. Instead of turning my bubbles into something that could be used for the dive target, I turned towards the dive target. And on Zarya especially, you really can't do that. Like that is even with the knock-up perk, like you can't do that. So I think that was what it was. I need to keep backing out here, and I do, but I don't think I ever... Do I get out? Yeah, because there's our Anna's back at this point. Yep. Not sure why I stood still here. I was high enough. Ooh, I needed to go forward there and not come up here. Decent self-bubble here. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Good. Walk forward. Okay, now I'm really low. I'm now moving out of my support's LOS. I just was too idle. Like here, I get aggressive. Good. Yeah, I think this round was just a combo of two basic things. I wasn't playing aggressively, and I was peeling instead of giving my teammates the bubbles and using the charge I received from that to pressure his backline. Because if the Winston and the Tracer go all in on a target, and I use my cooldowns to counter play their dive, and I use the charge I get to pressure his backline, that would have been a really good way to handle that, I think. So that's okay. That was just something that was really relatively fairly specific. I honestly don't want to play Numbani. I'm down to play Samoa though. Samoa or Saravasa, honestly. But if we get Numbani, we get Numbani. That's okay. Age Player, Akamev, and Giant Roaches. I think I said thank you for your follows, but in case I didn't, there's a second one. And Frankshi. Thanks for your follow as well. All right, we're on Numbani. That's okay. It's a good opportunity to really push the Zarya or Ramantra to its higher limits, and that's okay. I really don't want those three. Like, wholeheartedly. What are these bands? Torbjorn, Symmetra, and Sombra. I guess as a Zen player, that kind of makes sense. Wow. I'll ban those three to kind of blend out my team a bit here. I think we're Winton Mercy. And they banned Freya Doom. That's good. Why insist Zarya in Numbani? Because I'm just playing Zarya unless she gets banned. I recognize that on paper she's not the best hero on the map. I'm not unaware of it. But then why not play another hero? Because I don't know the other heroes as well. And I'd rather play the one that I know well and continue to focus on fundamental things that I can then apply to other tanks that make more sense on maps, sure. But right now I'm focused on tank fundamentals and learning how to play more aggressively. And if I'm trying to play another hero that I don't play a lot of, it makes it very difficult to focus on those fundamentals, and I focus more on learning that hero, if that makes sense. What dive tank do I play? I don't currently have a dive tank in my primary hero pool. I have Zarya, if she's not banned, Ram, if Zarya is banned, and if Ramatra and Zarya are banned, I play Orisa. Okay, we are on Reinhardt here. Okay. Charge is very low. Okay, interesting. You learn a lot better by learning the rest of the roster as well. I'll agree to disagree. This is an area that there's enough people that are more experienced than me that will agree with you, and there will be some that are more experienced than me and will agree with me. I'll take that 30 charge and run away with it. Appreciate the advice, Merc. That's actually a really solid tip. I appreciate it a lot. Slept, that's okay. Yeah, I got the team that I had earlier. It happens. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's just matchmaking. Vesgo, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I do appreciate it. Your tracking is so good. I appreciate it. I've been working on it. Are you going all in on content creation now? No. No, we have some financial goals to accomplish well before that point. At minimum, I'll be working my job a year, potentially 2. So if you feel comfortable sharing what's your 9 to 5, I really don't share it. And then the only reason for that is because I have learned the hard way that people, 99.999% of people on the internet, at a worst case scenario, will troll you a bit. But then you have that 0.01% that we had in March where we actively got doxxed and harassed. So as much as I appreciate it and I'd love to be able to talk about it, I will in hindsight. When I leave the job, I'll definitely talk about it. Are you still trying out for teams? No. I have found that, largely speaking, that it's not as good of a time use. Okay. We probably don't want to play into that. Okay. Well, they're already down 1. I have my support, so I'm just gonna walk. The point? A lot of high elo players dog on you for no reason. Unfortunately, I think the Overwatch community, as far as content is concerned, is so dry that the OG creators, for the most part, don't have much to talk about. So whenever there's drama in the Overwatch community, it sparks interest in the game again, and they get excited. That's my genuine take. You want to see the Rhine stats? Yeah, we can look at that in a second. Yeah, I mean, we just ran over their team. You just said you don't watch content, so don't say Overwatch 2 content is dry. Okay. So what you just did was simplify what I said. I said that the majority of the OG creators do that. Not all of them. You have to really hear each word. There are incredible content creators out there. I can name at least 3 off the top of my head, 4, that I would say do great content. Some of them have switched to rivals now because Overwatch has gotten stale for them. They've said that themselves because they've played it for so long. Think Flats, J3, Frogger, Emon, and yeah, they're like the GOATs. They're the OGs, right? So don't take that the wrong way, but that is when you see Overwatch, like high elo content creators dogging on me, it's because they finally have something to talk about. That's what it boils down to. And it's okay. They could create something beneficial, but they don't want to. Flats is the GOAT. Not sure why we're comparing. He's the GOAT. I still can't believe he retracted what he said. If he believed what he said originally, he needed to leave that up. That was such a stupid thing. Do you not take it in good taste? Most of the time it isn't in good taste. There are some people that do have it in good taste, but 99% of the time it's not. And I can tell you, based on all the hate comments I get every day, that even if the original post is meant in good taste, there is a mob mentality that starts where people buy into it and it goes nuts. So it is truly a mob mentality, by the way. Can we not ban Zarya? Whatever. So we have 2 people wanting to play Genji. They want to ban Zarya because they're playing Genji, which is fine. I'm going to go for Mercy, Wrecking Ball, Doomfist. Actually, I'll do those. That way Zarya doesn't have as high of a chance of getting banned. On our team anyway. Yeah, okay. That was such a weird thing. I get it. If you're a Genji player, you don't want to play into beams, but... Wait, what did Flat say? Wait, what do you mean, what did Flat say? Oh, he posted to Twitter. He posted a thing to Twitter basically saying there were some certain years that he preferred in the Overwatch history, and a lot of people roasted him for it. I don't know if he ever removed the tweet or not. I never looked. Not Jeff and Zorro fan, thanks so much for the follows. Haven't heard Zorro in a while. The Mask of Zorro? Crazy. Gremlin, that's like saying there's not any good music when you don't actively seek out new stuff, bro. I'm not going to continue to converse with you if you're going to tune out half of the words I say. There's no point. When you realize you're speaking to a brick wall, you stop talking to the wall. I think he did delete it. That's really sad. But that's the Overwatch community, man. That's why so many people are leaving it in droves. That's why everybody flocked to Rivals when it came out. Because this community is truly very toxic. Rivals community is worse. Rivals community is the worst part of Overwatch. Oh, okay, we were shooting. Okay, I got some charge, good. Playing the LOS here. Why are we life gripping? We just LOS that. We'll wait for the team to catch up here. Okay, we got a lot of charge there to start. Okay, we just... We're gonna... Nah, I should have gone for the mega. I walked the wrong direction.
Hey, I see one.
Good pick. Okay, I forgot that was a Baptiste. That was my fault. Did not need to bubble that. Oh no. Big life grip. No, good lord. Let the Avenger chase that. Just because there is an abundance of streamers does not mean there is an abundance of good content, just to be clear. Oh, I'm dead. I really thought we were gonna walk back to me a little bit there, but that's my fault. Should have been paying attention for my teammates. Are you saying your content is in the good content category? That's subjective. I would like to think I create really high value content. Venture. Oh no. No, we betrayed and I walked away. Oh no, I threw that fight. That's completely on me. We might be able to get back in the time to touch, but if not, it's okay. Oh, we lost bro. I need team to not die. Oh my goodness. We lost that fight. And that's so unfortunate. I need to turn around and keep them alive here. It's my fault. Or just get more kills. My energy is high. I need to get more kills. No, no. Where? What is happening right now? Oh. Okay. They're playing a high burst and we have a very low healing output. I need to play slower. Oh my gosh. My life lever is standing in point. Okay. It's my fault. I needed to turn around and look and see where he was. Dang. Okay, we have 30 seconds. We can turn it. I just can't do anything with that. That's GG. All good. We tried. Had really high charge, 23 and 7, highest damage on my team. Yeah. I played well. What ram skin do I use? I honestly don't even remember these days, actually. There you go. Primordial. Our Life Weaver was my thing is when you start losing games like that one where you feel like you played really well, you avoid that team. Because those teammates are not likely to recover mentally and they just queue again. So it's all good. Actually, I don't know either. I don't know. I must have missed a memo somewhere. We're playing Havana. Why are people voting Havana? It's gonna be a challenge for sure. Rue Mary, maybe? One mods and X Elk. Thanks so much for the follows. I appreciate it. And Sofa King, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. If you don't ban Widowmaker on this map, I don't know what we're thinking. Widow is like a hard ban. Freya I get to. You've been coached by Awkward, scrimmed, and things like that. How much time do you actually spend watching champion players or pro matches? I watch a lot of unranked GM, but I don't really watch that much content in general. I just don't have time to. So, man, we didn't ban Widow on Havana. That's going to be a tricky one.
We will dig them out.
The eye will not fail. The hand will not flinch.
Bonjour.
Helping those in need is its own reward.
Wow, we just walked out from spawn. Good night. What is happening right now?
They could keep me down.
Okay. I mean, I truly don't know what I'm doing wrong here. This one's just weird. I'm genuinely just lost. Man, healing would be good. There we go. I mean, we got that. Come on, you guys.
Particle cannon online.
They have a low healing comp too. Yeah, I just need to do a massive amount of damage and just go for limbs. Oops. For some reason I had it in my brain that that sign was something you could just walk through. Is there a reason you're never in VC? It's almost never actually beneficial. Oh, whoa. And we didn't push the cart. Okay. He's genuinely sitting there. Anybody else just see that? He was just sitting there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Sorry, I just offed herself accidentally. Okay, I don't trust my teammates not to walk off the cart. I really thought I was gonna get hit there. Okay, why am I standing back here? Go take space. Big grab. Big grab. Really proud of that one. Oh, I am cooked if I don't move. Guys, the cart! There is no way we didn't move the cart. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. That's okay. We're still gonna do our best. I mean, they're literally. What is my team? What is happening? I mean, I'm genuinely like, this isn't me flaming them. I haven't played perfectly either, but like, is this one of those like rare times where I have the allowance to wonder what my team is doing? I don't. It's not just a stat check, guys. Like, why the heck was no one on cart? Where was everyone? Oh yeah, it was. It was absolutely hilarious. Oh, our Zen's a heater, dude. Zen is cooking. We can still win this, by the way. It's very winnable. Because as much as my team is very questionable, I carried a few fights. Go in VC and flame them? Nah, man. It don't matter that much, bro. It's just a video game. See if we can win it. Because if we can win this one, I mean, we can win them. You know what I'm saying? If we can win this one, we can win anything. They deserve my wrath. No, I don't think so. Well, if she's gonna walk main and instantly die, maybe I just bubble her in. Okay, Zen, Widow. Okay. Let's use some cover and just walk in. Oh. Wow, we just walked all the way back, huh? What? Listen, I'm not gonna flame my teammates. I am questioning my Moira a bit right now. You know what I'm saying? Wait. It's okay. Don't matter. I just need to kill. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we just have to leave. I genuinely do not know what else to do right now. Bruh. Ooh. Huh. Yeah, this game is a game. I'm really not the type to flame anymore, bro. I don't do that crap. But like, where you going, buddy? Okay, heal, 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 heal. What are we doing? My Moira was standing still again. What is my Cassim doing? He's literal. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, we don't give up here. And that is GG, man. I don't... What? Yeah, this guy's getting reported for AFKing. He's literally standing still, and I caught him doing that multiple times. He's not even trying. Alright, well, it's just GG. Really nothing you can do about a game like that. Low-key, I'm literally reporting both of the supports on that team. So it was Face Clink and already Tracer here. Gameplay tab sabotage for sure. I'm sorry, like what? What? This guy was legit AFK. It's alright. You would have played that differently? How would you have played it? What if they were just playing that poorly? Come on, you don't get the diamond playing that poorly. I'm sorry. You don't. You get to bronze. Silver, maybe. You don't get the diamond. You don't get the diamond. Oh, I don't believe in Elo Hell. No. I really don't. It's all your mindset. We're going to give it one more, by the way. I know I'm right at the end of stream, but I started a little late, so... Diamond really isn't that much high of a high rank, but it's significantly different than silver. I don't think you can argue that in good conscience. So... Danny, Plural, Aquaria, Snowfall, Dark as Bobo, and Horse Meat. Thanks so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Bronze is a thing. I'm sorry. Seen better teams in bronze, to be honest. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't accidentally, you don't like play like that consistently and end up in diamond. They let anyone in diamond nowadays. See, some of you guys just don't understand how stats work. I'm not even gonna get into that with you. Diamond is upper average, just objectively. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's my point, Raze. We did get them in one game. Whoever it was, we got them in one game. And in that one game, they did not play like a diamond player. They didn't play like a diamond player, which means the only way you get to that point is playing well. They know how to play the game better than what they did there. There's just no excuse for that. I really do think I'm still getting the stream sniped. It's been a really weird night. But it's all good. You just gotta roll with it, you know? Craze, thanks for the follow. And Derpy, thanks for the raid, brother. I do appreciate it. That last game was tough. I don't know if you were spectating that, but that was a brutal game. How do you think they always play like... See, none of you are... A couple of you are just not opening your ears. I'm gonna be honest with you. Use the thing between your ears. Okay? Lost a lot of games today, bro. No worries. Hey, man, I have done really well in the last... I'm already back in Diamond. I'm playing way better, bro. Way better. And I'm really proud of that. So it doesn't matter. That last game was just really weird. Like, I'm confident my teammates were throwing. It was Diamond 5 to 4 was the rank range, by the way, last game. Cyber carried, I appreciate it, but I do not duo or anything. I'm gonna focus up here. Oh, he had Shatter already? Wow. Dang. Good on that Rhine. I was not expecting him to have Shatter that fast. I am cooked. Yeah, that was a bad ult. I thought I could get the Moira and turn the fight. Oh my gosh. Oh, Stadium's great. What is happening right now? Yeah, I could have killed the Reaper with a right click. That's actually valid. I think Stadium's dope, by the way, Cyber. When are you joining the team? That'll be a while. Masters, GM, somewhere in that ballpark.
Look at the state of the world. Something has to change.
Yeah, Stadium is super dope. I don't think anybody can really take away the fact that Stadium is unique, though. We kept point. This room is not working for us. Okay. We just head up high ground again. Whoops. Friendly fire, friendly fire. Okay. Can I do this? Nope. Didn't know. There we go. There we go. See? We're cooking. Wait, why? Let's see. Why wait though? Getting team fundamentals now would be good. No, and content. I mean, so here's the thing. I have to look at the time that I have available right now, right? Which I literally have. Right now, I have roughly 6 to 8 hours a week if I'm lucky. 6 hours at minimum. If I can find some extra hours, I try to squeeze some extra in. And I'm telling you, you have to balance your time well. And I think that if I start scrimming as well, it would be too spread out. You know what I'm saying? You're a real grinder? No. No, I'm not. 6 hours is not grinder hours by any means. But we'll get there. Yeah, they're catching. Oh no, I'm cooked. The Ryan got his moment, man. We'd love to see it for the Ryan. A round of applause for the Reinhardt, everybody. Round of applause. Yeah, just finding that, and like when you only have a certain amount of time, you have to budget your hours well. And like right now, I know that I need to really focus on content, so I'm starting to cook some stuff up. Right now, I'm just kind of working on what I can, but I'm hoping to start getting the long form up a bit. I'd like to see like 2 or 3 videos a week, but that takes time, man. That's a shatter if we're not careful. That's unfortunate. He's still got shatter, doesn't he? That didn't work. We lose that fight and we lost an ult, 2 ults for it. Oh, Rachel. Good lord. Oh my gosh. I need to get a pick. I'm doing a lot of damage, but I might get... Oh. Oh. That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. There's the Overwatch tanking experience right there. I've got to lock it in though. We can win this. There's no reason for us to lose this game. I mean, I genuinely just couldn't carry it. That's my fault. That's completely on me. Man, I should have known better than that. There were so many, like I was trying to go to point. We did have an 18 and 12 Lucio. Okay. It is what it is, man. Rough queue tonight, man. Played poorly. I mean, I'm thinking I'm probably, like I said at the beginning, I am fairly tired today. I didn't sleep super great last night, and it's my own fault. So could have done better tonight if I had made better decisions yesterday. It's all good. I did my very best on each of these games, man. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, these were the games. These were the games where this was just objectively. I don't care what any of you say. At the very least, these two supports were intentionally throwing the game. These two may have been as well. So, no, that's the last one from me. A lost streak after a really good win streak, that tells me I'm the problem. So, even though, like, my stats look good and stuff, like, clearly I am the problem. Otherwise, I would have won more games. So, but I'll make that the last one, man. Yeah, tomorrow's better. Tomorrow's better. It's just I'm going to start by getting good sleep tonight. Lock it in. Tomorrow will be a better day. And I mean it. It is what it is. Have you considered 6v6? 6v6 is fun, but the open queue thing is just not my it's just not my deal. So you're losing blood circulation with your sleeve on tight? No. I don't know about that one. Magan I'm gonna call you that. Solace Fatali? I have no idea how to say your name, I'm sorry. Conexos, Pedro, Hape, Gichi, maybe? Sin Squid, and Monk OTW. Monkey OTW? Monkey on the way? I don't know. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Oh, for sure. Like, you can... But here's the thing, when I say that it's my fault, I'm not saying that as like it's always like my fault. It's to take responsibility for me. That's the point, right? So if you guys want a replay code for the Havana game, you're fine. Yeah, I don't mind to do that. If it makes you happy, man. Havana, share, pull it up to where you guys can actually see it. Oh, I forgot I have streamer mode on. For those interested, there you go. It is what it is, man. It was still not a bad night. You know, we lost some rank. We're looking at teetering back into Plat 1, but that's okay. It really is okay. Like, I still feel like I am improving. The stats and the rank and all that stuff, it's very superficial. I'm listening to another book right now. It's called Atomic Habits. Very good book so far, by the way. And one of the key principles is that you can have a goal in your mind, which for me is like, whatever, we'll say it's Diamond 3 to hit a new peak. But your goals fall victim to how good your systems are to get there. And I think the reason that I stayed plat for so long is my systems were terrible. Like how I was actually, the methodology, I was just queuing and I wasn't really taking accountability. My system sucked, right? Well, now it's gotten better and I'm ranking back up. And that doesn't mean that it's perfect now. It just means that you have to work on new things as you go. So that's it. Yeah, absolutely. THK, that's fair. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. I'm really not worried about tonight. It's one night. We had a couple of, like I said, there were a couple of games that I am truly suspicious of the idea that I was getting stream sniped anyway, because people realized they were in my game. It is easy to figure out despite streamer mode. And if someone figured it out, I really, like that one Havana game, I'm telling you right now, I was either getting stream sniped and they were throwing intentionally, or they were throwing intentionally for some other reason. Like, I just can't get around. You don't get into Diamond playing like that. You just don't. So, but I appreciate you guys watching, man. I'm going to get out of here. Tomorrow night, last stream of the week. We're going to make it a good stream. Today is what it is. Tomorrow, it's going to be better. Right? 8 p.m. Yes, 8 p.m. Central. Until then, this is Game In for Hope. I'm signing off.